Well, welcome to Tuesday Update. Hey, we had a great men's and women's breakfast this past weekend. I'm very, very grateful to all those who participated over at Wilfred's Roost. We had a great number of men and a great number of women. It was a fun day. I really enjoy certainly the talks were outstanding. But I really enjoy the get together afterwards, where we're building our community, our parish community, sharing our faith. So thanks to everybody who participated. I love that event. Hey, we're preparing the way for Mary. We got some people on our board behind to talk about how are they doing. Well, they're volunteering, they're cleaning their house, they're spending time in additional prayer. That's kind of how they're preparing the way to Mary, preparing their way to Christmas. This week, think about taking some time. Maybe it's a case of getting away from your screen, or coming to the Penance Service tonight, or coming to Mass this weekend, whatever it may be. But think about doing something this week as you prepare yourself along the way to Christmas. We got tons of things happening here this weekend, all great things. So first thing, Bambinelli Sunday. Bring your little infant Jesus from your nativity scene that you have in your home. Bring it to any one of the masses. We're going to do a blessing of the little Bambinelli baby Jesus. So that's at any of the masses. We'll do it right at the end of Mass. We'll do that blessing. Next thing, hospitality. We're going to have hospitality after the 10 and the 12 this weekend. We're grateful to our meal ministers. They're going to bake some cookies, and we're going to be able to have some homemade treats this Sunday following that 10 a.m. Mass. Also, following the 10 a.m. Mass, we have a special visitor. He wears red. He's got a big beard, and he's going to want to take pictures with our kids and families. That'll be in the parish hall. We'll have one corner of the parish hall set up for the special pictures with the special person. Sacred Heart food collection, that's going to be this weekend. You can always go to the website to get a list of the food that we need, okay? And then the gifts for the giving tree, if you can bring them back this weekend, we're going to be distributing those gifts to the various agencies this upcoming week. Question, who are you going to invite to Christmas Mass this year? See, studies show that the one time that people are more apt to say yes to an invitation to come is at Christmas. And so whether it's need to get somebody who's looking to reconnect, or maybe just somebody looking to kind of figure out who God is. I run into two people in the last month that fall into that category. Just want to figure out who God is and who is Jesus. They're starting right from ground zero. So think about, who can you invite? Sometimes your invitation makes a huge difference, and they'll come with you. So be thinking about who you can do that. Remember, we got the Masses on Christmas Eve. We got the 2 o'clock, 4:30, 7. The next day, Christmas Day, we have the 10 o'clock Mass here. We also have the 9 o'clock Mass at Sacred Heart in Albany. So those are the Mass schedules coming up. Hey, this Wednesday, December 11th, 6-day Upper Room. We're going to have the Christmas with the Chosen Holy Night. And that's a movie that I think you're going to enjoy. It's really the story of the birth of Jesus from the perspective of Mary and Joseph. And so if you can go to the website, information there, you can sign up. Hey, there's still a few spots remaining for our young adults. We got that young adult program called Reform Wellness. Reform Wellness. It's a 3-month class, going to start in January through April, Monday nights. Going to meet in the evenings for 90 minutes. It's a program that helps you place Christ at the heart of your life by orientation in terms of our recreation, our health, our home, our work. Trying to make Christ a part of those things there. So Kirsty, our young adult minister, she'll be here after the 10 o'clock Mass down in the Parish Center. She can answer any questions you got on that program because she's taking it. And so any of our young adults, think about coming to that 10 o'clock Mass. Come on down to the Parish Center for our hospitality and get a chance to talk to Kirsty about that. There's more information on the website, and that's eventually where you'll sign up. But that's a good program for our young adults. Friday, December 13th, we got for families a fun night, family fun night. We're going to watch The Star down in the Parish Hall, 6 p.m. Kids bring sleeping bags and blankets. It's free, but we will be selling concessions. So that's a great thing to be able to do this Friday. Jonathan Fanning, he's going to be back with us again for the second session of Conversations with the Monk. That's going to be Monday, December 16th, 6 p.m. It's for everyone, all ages, all ages. So just go to the website, sign up for that. If there's any individual or family that would like to light the Advent wreath during the next 2 weekends here at St. Pius, we'd love to have you process in with us, and we'd have you'd light that wreath. We've already got people signed up for the 10 o'clock Mass, but we do have some openings for the 5, 8, and noon for the next 2 weeks. So let us know if we might be able to help you. You can sign up on the website for that. Our contemporary group, remember our contemporary group that sings at the first and third Sundays of the month? We're looking for somebody who can help us adjust the sound levels just by sitting in the church. You can sit anywhere you want. We're going to give you a tablet and just work with it. You don't have to know anything about music. You know, Brian Hoffman, our music director, he'll show you everything that needs to be done. But we're looking for somebody that can just help us with the microphone levels of during that contemporary group. It's 2 times a month. You might be able to help us with that. So let us know if you might be able to give us a hand. Also, we've got a part-time paid position that we're looking for somebody who has some AV and IT experience. Our upper room, we are using that more and more now, more and more activities, programs, and we just need somebody that might be interested in helping us with when there's questions, get things set up for various programs. So you can go to the website on that, and you can look under About and Employment. You'll find it there, okay? That first position I talked about in terms of helping us during our twice a month with the sound levels, you can go to our website and just look under News and Events, and you'll see that. Hey, next week is our Christmas edition of Senior Bingo. So that's going to take place next week at 1 o'clock. And that's a lot of fun for seniors. You can sign up on the website. Hey, a little thought for the week. If we have the joy of Christ in our hearts, it'll show in our faces. If we have the joy of Christ in our hearts, it'll show in our faces. So thanks for joining us for Tuesday Update. I'm going to turn it over to Father Daniel. He's got a little preview of this weekend's readings.
Hi everybody, this is Father Daniel with a little preview of the readings for this coming weekend. And a special weekend, we have the Gaudete weekend. What that means rejoice. The weekend of the rejoice, that's why the vestment of the priest will be pink or rose. What that means, we stop our penance, we stop our time of reflection to give thanks to God for everything He did in our lives. That's why all the readings are connected to rejoicing to God, be connected with Him, be happy about His magnificence. The first reading is taken from a little book we have in the Old Testament called the book of the prophet Zephaniah. This entire book is about the renewal of the power of God in the life of Israel. He calls the people of Israel daughter of Zion. That's a different name, but it's basically the same idea, the chosen people that God is renewing by His love and mercy. The second reading is taken from the book of the prophet Isaiah in the chapter 12. It's speaking that God is the Holy One of Israel. He is the God. Is not anybody else better than Him. He is the most powerful God. Just remember that back at the time, the people are believing in different gods, and the prophet Isaiah, that's why he is so important. He helped the people to understand that God is the Holy One of Israel, and everything they experience is thanks to Him. Then we have the second reading taken from the letter of St. Paul to the Philippians. This entire reading is about rejoicing. As I said at the very beginning, it's an entire letter to give thanks to God, to be very happy because God understands our human condition and He always helps us to change. Also, this reading speaks about the ability that we have as believers to do petitions and prayers to God and how He will help us. Finally, we have the gospel taken from Luke chapter 3. We keep our reflections on the figure of John the Baptist. This past weekend, we reflect about the why he moved to the desert to begin his journey. Now, this weekend, we're speaking about his ministry, his different preachings, his conversations with soldiers, kings, rulers, and the way how he helped them to understand that he wasn't the Christ, because people start confusing. No, maybe this guy is the one that God sent us. And he said, no, I'm not here to be the Holy Lamb, the sacrifice for all the humanity. I'm just a prophet that I'm preparing the way for Him, for the Christ. And what that means, Christ? Chosen, anointed. Thank you, everybody. I hope all of us show up for the Gaudete weekend. God bless you all. Bye-bye. See you this weekend.